What? Yo, what the hell is wrong? Yo,
I'm
stop
making
touching.
my cave,
Stop.
bro. What are you doing, bro? Stay out of my cave.
Listen,
All right.
listen, listen, listen. All right. Hi,
Yes,
Tessa.
sir.
Hi, Tessa. Tessa, hi. Basically, we're recording this just for us to talk about this subject thingy. Because it would be
Yes,
pretty
sir.
boring.
Hello. Yes. Yes. Hello.
Please stop doing that to the mic. Okay, so basically, it would be pretty boring if we just used nothing and put a black screen over it. So we did this. Basically, a YouTube video with extra steps. Tell Tessa what we're talking about today.
Um, the use of the word slut and its social implications or something like that.
I'm scared. In a sense, yeah. And
Yeah.
like it's how it's damaging to society. So is
Okay.
there
Yes.
anything you want to say before we well,
Yeah, my mic is bad, so
basically the main thing is that slut is both words are extremely like demeaning when it comes to modern society, you know? Cuz can you Okay, basically both words are like pretty demeaning. Um you understand the implication behind slut, right?
yes.
Can you please tell me what it is?
Um, a woman usually a woman
Oh,
who
I fell. Oh, oh,
what? Oh,
okay.
you're
Oh
right.
shit,
Oh,
I care so much right there. All right.
usually a woman who sleeps with multiple men, but like shunned upon for it.
And what's a good girl?
Yeah.
What's a good girl?
Oh, it's like I guess
Don't take that.
basically okay. So a good girl is basically somebody who is I guess like rewarded by like a partner
No, like
for having good like
I feel like
sexual I don't know
no,
stuff.
a good girl is more so like a girl who doesn't have sexual intercourse, who's pure of heart, who's
I
pure,
mean
who's
that
a
too.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we're
Like it
talking about
depends.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
we're talking about it in a sexual sense. So somebody who
Oh.
doesn't have
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
sex, things like that. That's what a pure girl is. And basically, the word itself is pretty screwed up because I feel like nowadays it just gives girls, it just makes them self conscious about the things they do, and it makes them feel demeaning. You know what I mean? It's like very demeaning.
Yeah.
So, like a slut, it's not a very good word to use because it's I feel like the word slut just comes deeply from like toxic masculinity and like and I'm not trying to sound like that guy, but it's like very true that slut is a very toxic masculinity used word. Mainly you see men use it, even though females have used it. You see men use it the most for no
Yeah. In a
reason.
way, like it's become like just like casual word. Like you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
more
but
casual if anything.
yeah, it is generally more casual, and to say it's not, it's wrong. But the word itself, the meaning still holds, and people still use the
Yeah.
word in order to like hurt
Insult each
people.
other.
Yeah, that's like something that shouldn't be done. The thing about the word slut is that it's very messed up, and it's very like it screws with the younger generation, especially because I feel like now more than ever, more teenagers are sexually active, and I feel like the word slut just like pushes them down and tells them what they're doing is not good. Even if they
Yeah.
had like one partner or multiple partners, it shouldn't really matter. Because if like if we're honest, if you look at guys, you wouldn't call a guy a slut. Can you stop?
That is not me. So
Okay, whatever. Because most
yeah.
guys will get like praised in a sense. And I always thought about it, and I thought like there's no point to praise sex. Like, why are we gonna praise this, but we're also gonna shame that? We're basically the same thing. You just have a penis, and I have a vagina, but I don't have a vagina. I have a penis
Yeah. It's kind of
because
like hypocritical in a way.
yeah, very hypocritical, and it's and the good girl itself. I hate the word good girl
Yeah.
because I feel like good girl. it's way more demeaning than slut because people don't think that if you're like people think that if you're not a good girl then well, good girl is somebody who doesn't really have sex that often, or who's waiting till marriage and things like that, which isn't. Which to each their own. If you want to wait till marriage, then go ahead and do that. No one's gonna judge you. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
that's like kind of how it was like back in the day, but like now our like social, I guess our like social like standards have like changed, so you know
Oh,
it's way
definitely,
different. Yeah,
definitely. And it's like there's like I don't know if you heard of these girls, but there's an Instagram page called Girls Defined, and they're also YouTubers, and
yeah.
they've been criticized on YouTube by many YouTubers because of they say.
Um,
The thing about Girls Defined is that they say that girls should be this, girls should be that, and they claim to bring purity back to the word girls in the eyes of God. And basically, these girls defined what they do is they say that they're gonna bring Christianity back, and they're gonna bring back the word woman to how God envisioned it. And
yeah,
basically, it's like waiting till marriage, all type of stuff. It's shaming those who don't wait for marriage and those who decide to have sexual attraction now. And it's something that's pretty messed up, and I don't think they understand what they're doing.
yeah. Like
'Cause-
we do live in a society where like people are free to choose. Wait. I think my mic cut. I gotta say that again. We live in a society, so
I'm sorry for laughing.
you know what I mean. Like we live in a
Yeah.
society, you know. Yeah,
Yeah, of course I know what you mean, but it doesn't make any
yeah,
less funny. We live in a society that's basically just a meme.
yeah.
Or yeah. Oh my god, I just fell. Okay,
Oh,
whatever.
oh shit.
So yeah, keep going.
Yeah, so like in our society, like there's no like religion forced on us. So it's a secular state, so like people are free to choose whatever they want,
Yeah.
but like anybody can act however they want. So nothing's like gonna be pushed unless that'll be like you know against your rights. But that kind of does like if they want to like keep going on and on about like how people should be, it shouldn't be like enforced or like pushed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they even have like a whole book out called
Yeah.
Girls, Gods, and God and Sex, I think. Um, and it's really messed up, honestly.
Yeah,
And it's
like let
something.
people find out for their own. Let people like choose for their own, if anything.
Yeah,
You know
don't
what I mean?
judge people for these sexual ventures that they decide to take. And it's honestly just like one of the most messed up things if you really think about it. Because I feel like even now and then, guys really don't think about it like that. They just think like, oh, we're just messing around with her. You're really not.
Yeah,
You're kind of just fucking her whole mindset up. Like, because it could ruin sex overall for the person. And I feel like sex shouldn't be something that's ruined, but rather enjoyed by people. And people shouldn't feel like disgusting. And it's like such a messed up word. And I genuinely hate it because people, they don't understand the what goes through a person's head when they're called a slut, when they're called a whore, when they're called disgusting for having more than one partner, when they're called impure.
yeah.
And like,
I mean, it is like up to them, and at the end of the day, it's like people have their own choices, right? And like it should be respected. And like behind every person, there is still like a personality and like who they are, not like just their actions. So you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, I know what you mean. And it's like we can't even say slut versus good girls because these words are both demeaning itself. And I feel like
Yeah.
one of the biggest entrepreneurs of these things is pornography. And I feel like pornography really pushed the agenda of slut versus good girl because you could like go on any pornography site and you'll see like the weirdest things.
I
And
mean, like when people make a living out of that, right?
yeah,
All they can do is like be I don't know, kind of like perverted, but like, you know what I mean?
no, like I respect the
Like
people who like do that because it's like you lose the touch of sex. You're like you lose like the pleasure of it.
Yeah,
You know?
it's just like money. It's just money, basically.
Yeah,
Like
it's
any
just
other
like
job, but like in different. You know what I mean?
and it's like a 9 to 5 job that you don't
Yeah.
genuinely
Oh,
like.
uh,
Okay, our mangoes not curse every 10 seconds.
my
We're
fault.
failing
Sorry.
at that.
Sorry. Whoops. My bad.
And it's like a really big problem. And I don't think people like think about it as a problem, even though it is like where it hurt. Because I know people who are sexually active, and like
Yeah.
more so than others than that I know. But I'm not gonna sit down, look at them, and call them a slut for being sexually active. That's not
Exactly.
something
Like
that you
like you don't want
do.
to shame somebody when it could affect them. It's not like some people don't take words as a joke or like it resonates with them anyways.
I mean, unless they like call themselves a slut, then I understand that. But if the
Yeah.
person
It's up to them
doesn't,
anyways.
yeah, if the person doesn't seem comfortable, then don't try to force it on them. Don't call them a slut because you think having multiple partners for a female is
Yeah.
up. Just let them do that. If they want to have sex with 100 partners, then let them have sex with 100 partners.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like it's always up to them. So like, if they want to call themselves that, fine by them. But like, you shouldn't be saying that to like random people or like somebody who's like kind of you know what I mean, like nervous about their situation.
Yeah, because I feel like it's and it's like this generation the most, and I hate
Yeah.
saying that, but it's our generation that's this whole thing up, and we love to blame the older generations. Oh
I
my
mean, in a
god.
way, like we kind of like pioneered ourselves as like I don't know, like the first generation to have like I guess all sorts of like stuff, like different people doing different stuff, but like kind of like the meanest in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Uh, um. It's like, and I feel like Good Girl just messes it all up. The
Yeah.
word Good Girl just makes things worse, opposed to making things better, and
I mean,
people
it sounds
don't
like kind of
understand that.
creepy. Like when you say that, it like kind of sounds like you're talking to a dog. You know what I mean?
Unless you like that. If you
Yeah, I
hear that.
mean that's kind of like what it sounds like where it came from, anyways.
Right, definitely.
Yeah. Like you were like, how would you like reward a dog? You would like reward that or something. Like how they are.
Like, oh, you're such a good girl for not having
Yeah.
sex.
Like yeah, like a dog kind of.
PIIT. But I don't know if you heard about this, but basically he had his daughter do a checkup every year to see if she was still a virgin.
Wow.
Like he'll take her to the doctors just to have a hymen examination, even though the hymen could be ripped with legit anything.
Yeah.
So basically, he'll have his daughter do yearly checkups to see if she was still a
Yeah.
virgin, and it was like one of the most fucked things I ever heard.
Like I can't imagine someone that like controlling.
Oh my god, that thing got me like really annoyed, and I feel like I got most people annoyed the first time hearing it because she feels forced to consent to it, mainly because that's her father, and her father pays for everything. He pays for college tuitions and all of that.
But
It's
I think if your
disgusting.
parenting is like that good, you shouldn't have to do that. If you like really hold that as like your values, you shouldn't have to do that if your parenting is like so good. You know
Well, it's
what I
not even
mean?
about parenting being good, to be honest. It's just
I'm
about they have to decide on their own. If they want to have sex, then let them have sex. If they make stupid choices, then let them learn from those choices. We shouldn't force um our generation to just not have sex or to feel like having sex at this age is just completely wrong.
I
I
mean
feel like
like the
that's
point was that like he wanted his daughter to stay pure or something, right? But like at the end of the day, he's not like instilling the values that like he shouldn't have to check in the first place if he sees like if that's like his values, you know what I mean?
and it's it's just like very it's very debatable, honestly,
Yeah,
because a
like
lot of people believe that people should be virgins till marriage, and they believe what
yeah.
Ti did was like perfect, but it's really not. Um, it's really something that just makes a person feel like they can't do anything. Like doing this is wrong, and if they ever do it, they're gonna go to hell or something like that.
Or you'll like feel less of yourself.
So What are your thoughts on these things, this modern generation going on?
Um, I guess like it comes down back to the word. Like people are gonna use it like themselves about themselves, like in a casual manner, like you know what I mean, like a chill manner. But like other people are gonna like use it as an insult or like use it throw it around like to anybody, to any girl, right? And like that'll make them feel like less of themselves or like you know what I mean, like make them like reflect on their choices, but like in a bad way or like to like they think like too bad of themselves if they're like called that, even if it's like not to be mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I sent your invite by the way.
All right.
And even like in Vanguard itself, you see things like that. You see where people are considered sluts, hoes, whores, things like that. And I feel like we can't really be doing that, especially in Vanguard of all places. And people
I
like,
mean, I never heard that. Like, I never heard like much of that. But
oh,
like,
I have, definitely
yeah.
have.
But like, I don't
Like,
think anybody means it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like nobody's like making fun of anybody like that much. You know what I
nah,
mean?
I heard like I've been told like, oh, nah, she's a slut, she's a thought, she's all this and that, and it's like
I mean, that's true.
cringe.
That's true. That is
Like
true.
for me, it's like an okay,
Yeah.
and it doesn't really matter to me if you had multiple partners, that's cool. Like you do you. I'm not gonna like bottom feed off of you and bully you just to make myself feel better. And I
I
feel like
mean, at
that's
the
one
end
of
of the day, yeah. Like, but you should be like judging people as them, not like their poor choices. You know what I mean?
do you want to? Is there anything else you want to say?
I guess that's basically it. I went over like my points. I guess.
Yeah, I went over my points. I didn't really believe in most of this stuff or like the
Yeah.
things that are
Same.
being
Like,
said. Overall, I feel like us as a society, we need to like sit down and
I mean, at the end of the day, like people can say whatever, right? But they should be
yeah,
informed that like they should like know that their words can affect others
you gotta
and stuff like that.
respect people,
Yeah.
respect their choices, and you shouldn't judge them and shouldn't force your children to go to virginity,
And
well,
you gotta
quote
like
unquote
watch what you
virginity
say.
checks. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Like especially that more so because people might be playing around and say like, "Oh, you're such a slut." Overall, just keep to yourself and understand that there's no such thing as a slut and there's no such thing as a good girl, and using both these words are demeaning.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's like you and your choices, and that's it basically. And like
It's
other
like
people's how they perceive you.
personally, I always hated the word good girl and good boy. Like those words,
I
like oh,
never. Yeah. Like I
unless
barely
it's like
heard those words before. So
unless it's for pets.
yeah.
I heard pure girl quite a lot. Like
Me
innocent
like
too.
never. Innocent. Yeah. That's
Innocent,
a, that's
hell
a
yeah.
common.
Like innocent is also pretty bad. I'm not gonna say like I'm not someone who has called somebody
Yeah.
that, but I've done it with their consent. Like with them like saying like knowing I'm just it's just like something I'm gonna call them. Like I call people Blanca. Like there's like but not Blanca the teacher as in Blanca like white girl
Yeah.
and like they're cool with it. They're fine with me calling them that and like
Cause it's like at the end of the day, it's like not trying to be like mean, as some people like use their words. You know what I mean?
basically playful banter
Yeah,
in a sense. But yeah, I feel like now more than ever we need to be more careful.
that is true. Like I guess like just like what like people need to know to like watch your words and stuff like that. That's basically it, right?
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah,
Especially girls defined, they annoyed me so badly. And I feel like they make girls feel like they should be pure and innocent, full of heart, instead of having um sex.
yeah.
Really
I
bothersome.
mean, like they should pick for themselves. I mean, they always can. Like nobody's forcing people to like choose for themselves, but yeah, you choose what you do. You do what
Like
you do. You know what
I
I
feel
mean?
like some, but that being
Yeah.
said, I guess this is the end of our video. Please give me 100 on this. It took us so long just to get to this point where we're actually together recording.
That
We're
is
supposed
like
to
true.
Yeah, we're supposed to record on Tuesday actually, but we never got the opportunity.
Because you fell asleep like 20 times.
And then yesterday we were supposed to record too. I mean, no, Monday we were supposed to record, but that didn't
Yeah.
go well. Tuesday we were supposed to record. What happened yesterday?
Um, I have no clue. We just like didn't do it.
Oh no, no, it was, you couldn't find a good place to record.
Oh yeah, like yeah. I had like nowhere to do it.
Yeah, but you see now, recording now it's the editing process and make this like a little bit comical to say the least. Because I don't want this to be like boring for you if you're watching this video. It could be like 15 minutes long, 20 minutes long. I don't know, but I
Like it just like makes the project fun. So
feel like
yeah.
it wouldn't feel like a project at all. It would just feel like something um I would do if I'm bored. Because I don't personally record videos, so this was like an
Like kind of like a first time thing for
it
recording this.
was kind of
Yeah.
awkward every now and then too. But I feel like we did
I
a good
guess so.
job getting on track.
Yeah. And it took like quick, so
We thought about things to talk about like, these words rather quickly, more so than others probably would. So yeah. With that being said, this is the end. I hope you enjoyed the video and give me 100.
please give him 100, please. Like give him like the perfect grade. Okay, thanks.